Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Alexa, what is the date and time?
It's Sunday the 2nd of February 2025 at 10:59 a.m.
Bravo. So guys, I have just uploaded I'm about to upload a video. This is a continuation from that. So I've lost 8 point something pounds this week. Yay. I did a 48-hour fast and then I did a 65-hour fast. I'm about to cook for the family. It's Sunday, as you heard. I'm going to do oxtail, rice and peas, homemade coleslaw, and then my favorite, we'll have a slice of lemon cheesecake, and then I will jump back into a 72-hour fast. The weight this morning was bang on 211 pounds, and I started this journey at 219 pounds about a week ago. So I'm going to cook, like I said, and then I'll be checking in with you in and out. But I just wanted to start this new vlog, and I hope you enjoy. Good morning, YouTube. It is, hold on a second, Monday, February 3rd, and it is just after 11 a.m. I know this is not my usual, welcome to the day with Alexa in the background and me getting on the scale. But what had happened was I literally woke up late. I had an appointment far from home early this morning and was meeting my sister. So I just had to literally shower and get out the house. Now, I did want to say in relation to the scale, I'm glad I didn't get on the scale this morning, if I'm honest, because I really feel like I would have been disappointed. There's something about these refeeds. We've already spoken about the weekend refeed and how I need to do better, so I'm not going to ramble on about that. But what I will say is, something I've noticed, the difference between the Wednesday and the Saturday, Sunday refeed, is how I refeed. On a Wednesday, I literally work all day, then refeed, then be done with it within an hour, and that's it. And I feel like that's why the Wednesday refeeds are so successful. Whereas Saturday, I think Saturday was okay. I only put on 0.4 of a pound. And if it's a refeed, I'm not too stressed about Saturday. I do feel like the scale will probably be a bit up today because of how I ate. So yesterday I had tangerines and grapes again. Then while I was editing the previous YouTube video, I was snacking on nuts. Then I had my dinner, which was oxtail, rice and peas and coleslaw. And then I had my cheesecake. So considering I did eat the Saturday as well, I feel like that was too much food. And the thing is, this plan, if you will, is only until goal weight, right? So although I'm not going to be cutting out food groups, I do think I need to be a lot more mindful on the weekends and understand that I can't eat as somebody who is not trying to lose weight would eat. So that would mean things like my portion size, that should be smaller in my opinion. And so it's all a learning lesson, and it's about not making the same mistakes. I don't think this weekend was terrible. It's been worse. I've had refeeds where I've ate and drank the whole weekend and undid all of the previous week's work. We're not there. I'm still down. What was it? Yesterday we were down 8 pounds. So we're probably still around 8 pounds. So I'm still happy with that for a week. In a week, that's really good, right? What I want to do better for not next week, we're on Monday now, for this week is I'm not worried about Wednesday at all. Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to be strict in a sense that I'm going to give myself a window. So I didn't really give myself a window. Like with Wednesday, I give myself a 3-hour window, but usually I'm doing it with 1 hour. On the weekend, I find that, like I said, it's social and I kind of open that window up. But when I open that window up, I'm also opening up myself to put in too much calories, right? Sorry about that, guys. My sister called me and I'm with her. So I had to let her know kind of where I was parked. Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is I need to be more strict with my weekend refeeds and give myself a window so that I'm not eating all day, every day. So Alexa, what is the date and time?
It's Tuesday the 4th of February 2025 at 7:35 a.m.
Okay, I don't have long, guys. I've got work. So we spoke yesterday, and that I didn't get on the scale yesterday morning. And yesterday I was quite busy, so I didn't really vlog. Now today, I need to get on the scale, but I kind of messed up in a sense that I was really thirsty just before my alarm went off. So maybe around 5 a.m.-ish, and I drank a lot of water, not even thinking about I need to get on the scale. And so I think that might have messed it up. But it's important that we remember that it's not only the scale, guys, that we're supposed to solely rely on. Last time I got on the scale, it was Saturday. It was Sunday morning, wasn't it? So I refed on Saturday, and I was supposed to be eating Saturday and Sunday and then jumping back into a fast Sunday evening. I got on the scale Sunday morning before I ate, and I believe I was 211 pounds. So let's get on the scale now. I am nervous because of the whole water thing. I don't think it's going to be accurate, but I just want to, for educational purposes, we'll just get on the scale. Take this off. Hold on. Hope you're all good. Okay, here we go. This is a pot. 212.8. Not happy with that. Oh, put my jacket back on. Hey guys, so you heard what I just said. Let's not solely focus on the scale. Yesterday I went with my sister, I went and got my nails done, and we just run some errands, and I noticed that I was pulling my leggings up constantly, leggings that I wear all the time. So that is a good, you know, it's showing exactly what my weight is doing as well. It's definitely dropping. Let me tell you a funny story about yesterday. So I was on the way home. It must have been around lunchtime, 1 o'clock-ish. And all of a sudden I started to feel hungry, and I was thinking about the food in the fridge. There's oxtail rice and peas from Sunday. And I was like, Radia, I know you're fasting, because I started fasting Sunday evening. I know you're fasting, but if you just have that, and then you could just jump right back into the fast. And then I was thinking about that for like 5 minutes while I was driving. Like, it was like an intrusive thought. And then I was like, no, Radia, no, you're fasting. Then 5 minutes later, what about the tangerines and the grapes? They're really nice and they're healthy. You could just eat that and then get right back into another fast. And then, guys, you know what gizzardo is? It's like a Jamaican snack. My partner has them. Then my attention turned to the gizzardo. Why don't you just have one of those with a cup of coffee, darling? It was crazy. Like, the whole journey home, which was about half an hour, I was just fixated on what I could eat and then jump back into a fast. I didn't eat anything. I came home, came upstairs, and then I said, you know what, let me braid my hair because it needs doing, and that will take me a good few hours to keep me busy. But whilst I was upstairs in the closet, I was on the phone to my mum, and I was like, I really can see exactly where I've been going wrong, kind of, over the years. Because do you know that that incident that happened in the car? In the past, I definitely would have come home and eat and then told myself I was going to jump back into the fast. But my mind then would have said, well, you've already broken your fast, so just carry on eating for today and then start again tomorrow. And then tomorrow will be another excuse. You messed it up yesterday, so let's just start Monday. And there's this cycle of never really getting into a rhythm and being disciplined enough and consistent enough to lose the weight. So my point is, guys, if you're not getting results and it's a long time and it's yo-yoing and it's up and down, try something different. For me, the main issue is definitely, well, before, breaking fasts and then wait until Monday to get back on the horse. And I says, no. I cannot spend the rest of my life losing 3 pounds and putting it on. It can't be like this. I need, like, aside from, like, you know, wanting to look hot, I really need to reach my goal just to flipping reach my goal. Do you know what I mean? Like, I keep talking about the same thing and I really want this. So something has to change, right? And so what I've realised is what has to change is my mindset. So I've got work in a short while. Today's another fasting day. Let's see how many hours fasted I am currently, guys. So currently 38 hours and 43 minutes fasted. Hi guys, I'm back again. I'm still working, but we need to have a quick conversation. It's 10:23 a.m. and I have my son on the phone. Say hi, Malachi.
You.
So the reason why I've got you guys here and involved is because this child of mine has been highly disrespectful. So I call myself the leg press queen because I do it, right? I do this. He's going to come to me on the weekend and say, "What do you know? You tell them what you said, Malachi. Go on."
First of all, I'm not a child, I'm a man.
No, this child of mine, so you're my child. Even if you want to be 70, you're my child.
No, when we step into that gym, there's no child, no nothing. I'm gonna show you what's going on. Guys, she seems to think that she's the leg press queen, right? That's all good and nice, but she you can't outdo me.
Okay, so
What's wrong with that?
so in all these years, yes, he's a man now, but he's still my child, and he's never in his life been able to out leg press me. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Okay, so he's saying things have all changed and I should never have taken a break from the gym because now I'm not about that life. So,
Guys, she seems to think that she can take a break off the gym, and I've been going every day, and she seems to think I'll be in the same place. What kind of ridiculous thing is that?
so when you're going to the gym, you're doing legs?
I do legs quite regularly, yes, probably every session.
Okay, so I would never want to enter into a competition with my own son. I wouldn't want to do it, but it's because of the cockiness and the comments that today because I haven't been to the gym yet this morning, guys. So today we will get into the gym and I will take you guys with me and we're going to have an epic session. There will be love at the end of it. But whilst we are working out, we are not mother and son. It is a competition because he came for me. You wasn't here when he came for me, but he came for me and he's still saying the same thing on Tuesday. Today's Tuesday.
We're done talking. It's about business now. I'm out.
Did you hear that?
Body's under my nose.
All right then. And he's just hung up on me. And now he's phoning back. And then he's hung up. Okay, so he wants to play games. Now he's calling again. YouTube can see that you're playing games and you're hanging up and you're laughing, but it's okay, Malachi. We are done talking. I will see you in the gym. What time?
Should we say 5 just to be safe?
Malachi, it's not about be safe. If you say 5, it has to be 5. And that's a terrible time. People are finishing work. Oh my God, anxiety.
Don't be ridiculous. Whether it's 4:30, whether it's 5, we're going to be in there for a while anyway.
I will be ready by 4. So if you come at 5, don't make it any later than 5 because I won't be going with you.
I'll be there before 5.
So you want to meet me at the house or at the gym?
Gym.
Okay, so you need to let me know when to leave out then.
Right.
I'll see you there. Player.
See you there then.
Tra.
Ciao, ciao.
Now here's the thing, guys. I'm truly not usually a competitive person. I'm really not usually a competitive person. I do compete. I compete every day with myself. But he might have sounded very normal to you guys, but you don't understand the way he was speaking to me on the weekend. It was very like he was poking the bear. Like he was basically saying that I can't do anything because I've been out of the gym and he's changed and he's going to show me in the gym. Now he's texting. So he's trying to wind me up, right? And I'm not going to fall for it. But I'm going to show him today in the gym that he shouldn't play with me. Yeah, I might have taken a month off the gym, but my muscle has memory. I've got to get back to work. I'm playing around too much. But stay tuned for our epic gym session later. What's up, YouTube? It is 7:32 p.m. You saw earlier on that I was talking to my son and we were supposed to be going to the gym. We agreed on 7 after everything. I said, let me have a little bit of a rest from work. And then he's pushed it back, which is annoying because I did want to go and do some cardio in the middle of the night. That's another thing, guys. I've noticed that when I'm going to the gym at like 3 a.m. or going to bed really late, that's not really good for weight loss. If I'm honest, yeah, it's not good for weight loss, but it's also not good for the scale. But we're not focused on the scale. So whether or not I'll get to go to the gym at 3 in the morning to do cardio, it depends what time I get home because I do have work in the morning and it's just not that deep, as I keep saying. One thing I completely forgot when I was talking to Malachi was that the advantage he does have over me is that I'm fasted. Let me go and get my phone. Yeah, so the advantage that he has over me is that he's been eating and I'm 50 hours fasted. So I'm not going to have the energy that he has. So anyway, I'm about to put some salt in my water and that might help. This is just pink Himalayan salt. I'm just going to put a little bit in. Nothing too much. So this water now is going to be my energy. Since I finished work about 3:30, 4-ish, I just was redoing the front of my hair because it was just too tight and I just had to loosen it up and do them a bit bigger. And yeah, so now it's 7:30. I'm going to leave out the house in about 5 minutes and go and meet this delusional character.
Yeah.
You want to say anything in white people?
Steady workout, light work. Ain't got much.
You're not going to check where you are at? They need to know. He's on 130. 130, that's £130. I keep it on £130. The waiter and tell us what you put it up to. I'll just match you. Are you gonna jump straight to 270?
What are you faffing about for?
He's jumped straight to £270.
We're going heavy?
Yeah.
You can't do 12. You can't do 12 you going heavy.
Okay, so we're just doing 5.
Yeah. If you You're gonna be burnt out before you get to the bottom. The champ is here. Let's go. Let's go. You're not ready. You're not ready.
Come on. Malachi.
Dang. It's getting wicked. Show them how much is that?
Oh, that's silly. Malachi, you can't jump from 270. Go up to 310.
Guys, are you hearing this? Go to where? This one?
310, you're being dramatic.
Where?
Yeah, there.
This one.
So guys, wait. Hang on.
You're a mess.
Alright guys, so Malachi's put it at 310. I don't know if you can see that.
1-on-1. Ain't that the way we was just up?
No, it's 270.
Wider shots.
What are we going down to now?
Whatever that is right there.
So we're on 370, £370.
Done with that.
How many was that?
That was 4, but we done it either way.
No, Malachi, if it's a competition, you can't do 4 and say you've done it either way. You got to do 5.
It's about.
You do 5 or you're lost.
I'll give you one more, yeah.
Wow.
I eat these, man. I eat these for breakfast, man.
Should we just say that you're not doing it properly?
I just done 5. I done 4 and then I
No
done
breaks, next time 5 straight.
Alright, cool. Some people come to the gym to giggle. We don't giggle. What's wrong with these people? Alright. All right.
What are we now, Malachi? You scared? Oh, hang on.
I would have gone to the bottom. I would have been at the bottom by now. That's where you're at, man.
He's gone down to £430, guys. Malachi, I'm fasting, you know.
Okay.
No.
Is that what we're saying?
I'm saying leave it, but can you manage it?
Yeah, I don't
You have
know.
to do 5.
No, not 5. 1.
No. This is a competition. You would be banging up yourself talking about how I've not been in the...
Look, guys, this is how it works. The heavier the set, the lower reps you do. Everyone knows that. You're
Okay,
not going
then.
to do 5 with a minute.
What are you going to do, 3?
3? No, I'm doing 1. I need energy to do the last one.
He said he's just doing 1.
Guys, mom just wants to prove herself right.
Let's go, carry on. You praying?
Yeah, I'm praying my knees don't break. Hey, yo.
Man said he's doing 1. What was that face? Okay, so you did 5. Because I have to match you.
Let's go. Habibi, please. I don't shake. We don't break. We don't break. Let's go.
I'll be honest with you. In all my cockiness, I'm fasting and I'm not sure if I've got the energy for this. But I'm going to try.
Go ahead. Woo! 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 Are we maxing out?
I never have before.
What?
Never have.
You gonna learn today? Maxing out.
Guys, do your leg. It's maxed it out. Bottom of the machine. £470.
100%
Oh, that will stand straight.
maxed out.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, baby. I work. Yeah, baby.
Come on. Might as well give it another go.
Nah, I ain't lifting up. Ain't lifting up.
You gave up too easy.
I ain't lifting up.
Was it lifting up? Wasn't lifting up?
You're too close to the crotch. You done it.
What am I picking you up for? Why am I picking you up for? Why am I picking you up?
Because we love each other really.
What?
1.
Did you do more than 1?
Yes.
You didn't. You should be so happy when you don't know anything yourself.
I kind of. You have to be confident. Sometimes you have to be confident to achieve something.
Yeah, but you was about to get off, and I said sit back down. What you
So I moved it back. You know what? I had it. I had it on 4 or something.
Yeah, the thing is, the closer, the further away it is, it's easier.
Yeah.
Up is hard.
It was still pretty. It was still like around the 5 range though.
This is my special juice. This is my water with my Himalayan salt. It's going to be my power.
Okay. So she's taking supplements, by the way. Mind you, nothing to my body.
Malachi, have you eaten today? Have you eaten today?
I had 2 eggs.
Thank you. I've not eaten for almost 3 days.
You know what? Fair enough. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Malachi, you back that with you? Back that. Right, not we. I ain't doing it.
This is no. You definitely got it. Let's go. I'm seeing some boxes over there. How many was that? I didn't even look. How many was that?
Huh?
How many was that?
I was gonna, you know this, I was gonna.
Oh. Guys, I'm tripping. That was 5 in it. That was a solid 5 in.
Wow, I just did 3 on the max. I couldn't on 5.
That was tough, I'm not gonna lie.
So it's like, 1 minute.
I give you that. There's too many. There's so many things that we could do.
So,
You've never maxed out the machine actually?
No, I've never maxed out before.
Well, we've done
Is that
sick
me
job.
to the box? There you have it, guys. I'm home. It's 9:35 p.m. I maxed out the leg press machine. I managed to do 3 reps and Malachi did 1, so I won. So hopefully I have humbled him now, right? But I'm not going to lie to you, I'm tired. I've drank most of my water with the salts in, and yeah, I just need to shower and go in my bed now. I'm not going to go to the gym again. I was going to go at 3 a.m, but considering that will be the 3rd day of the fast, and I've just been to the gym, it's not wise, and it's, what do I say? It's not that deep. So I'm going to go now, and I will see you tomorrow, guys. Hopefully the scale would have budged by then as well. Alexa, what is the date and time?
It's Wednesday, the 5th of February 2025 at 7:24 a.m.
Good morning, YouTube. So the last time you saw me was I just gotten back from the gym, or I was at the gym. Since then, I did finish the Himalayan salt water. I've been feeling a little bit weak. The hunger it's just been nothing. It's like I'm getting used to the prolonged fast, so it's not too much, but it's usually day 3, which is today, that I really feel like I need more energy. But I noticed that from last night I was feeling like that. Happy that today is refeed day. I'm 62 hours and 24 minutes fasted. So I've got the whole of today to go before I can break my fast, because, you know, that would take me to 72 hours. So the last time I got on the scale, I was 212 point something. I was upset because I thought, why would it be 212 point something? I fasted the whole day before. And we spoke about how the scale is toxic, and, well, sometimes it's toxic. Sometimes when it does what I want it to do, it's not toxic. Anyway, let me just get on the scale. I can't do this. I don't know how I can fast for 3 days and it doesn't budge. It's just resetting to 0. Here we go. Oh. 211.6. I'm not happy about that. The reason, okay, so I know that there's more to fasting and more to weight loss, and I know I shouldn't allow the scale to get me. I say this every time. But this is why in the past I dropped it to probably going on weekly, and I might have to do that again to save my sanity, because I've done a 3-day fast and it feels like the scale isn't reflecting that. And I kind of want to be rewarded for my hard work by seeing the scale just drop. I was 211 on a Saturday morning. This doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. I know that there's other things to consider, like muscle mass and a liquid and all that stuff. I do know that, and I did drink quite a lot of water yesterday. So we do also need to go by how we feel, and I do feel good. So this is just a lesson to anybody out there who relies on the scale a lot like I do. Don't forget, it's not the only way to record what's going on, and don't get disheartened by the number on the scale, because sometimes the scale is confused. So I'm going to carry on doing everything that I say I'm going to do, because in the past, I'm not going to say I've broken a fast before because of what the scale said, but I have become disheartened in the past before because of what the scale said. And just focus focus, tunnel vision on what you're supposed to be doing, no matter what the scale says. Carry on doing what you said you was going to do, and your results will show themselves. The scale could say I was £500, but if I'm looking in the mirror and I'm happy with what I see, then does it matter what the scale says? No. So, to be honest, I think I might just take a few days off the blooming scale and just, I feel like I can focus more when I'm not relying on what the scale says. Do you know? Anyway, I need to get ready to start work. Today, for my refeed meal, I'll cook it this evening, because if I cook it today, it'll just probably not be fresh. I'll just make it. I'll make the meal and I'll show you it later. But for now, yeah, I'm going to go and get ready for work. Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I am going to show you my vulnerability. I've come into the office to work and it's just been on my mind about this whole scale thing. And it's not about like so much as what the scale says, but more about I like to understand what's happening. Because imagine if I've not eaten for 3 days and the scale is barely budging, it does make me wonder, like, why is that? And I know about like muscle mass, but I was just reading online here and it says there's several reasons why the scale might not be moving much. So I thought I'll share it with you guys in case you're having the same issue. So, number 1, it says here, water retention. Number 2, glycogen and water balance. So, before fasting, your body stores glycogen from carbs, which holds 3 to 4 grams of water per gram. If you've already depleted glycogen from your prior dieting, the initial water weight drop may not be as drastic. Oh, in the beginning I was losing a lot of weight, and we know that would have been water weight. My Sunday refeed did include rice, which is carbs. There's like a list of different things, including slow digestion and hormonal influence. But anyway, it says that you can stay hydrated. That can help to flush out retained water, and to be patient, because sometimes the weight drop happens a few days after the fast ends. And then it says if your goal is fat loss, which mine is, remember that long-term consistency matters more than short-term scale fluctuations. And because I have been here before several times on this channel where the scale has annoyed me, but I've continued to get smaller physically, I know better. I do know better. It's just a bit disheartening when I've worked so hard and the scale is like basically saying F you. But I'm going to keep going. Let me take this off. What's up, YouTube? It's 9:26 a.m. on February the 7th. Guys, I hope you're all well. Mind my background, it is a mess. I'm redoing this office, okay? So just please ignore all the stuff in the background, okay? Please, don't judge. Right, so I know I haven't been on for a few days, and it's actually since that day when I got on the scale and I could have cried because it had gone up even though I've been fasting. And we're not going to go into the scale. I'm so bored of talking about the scale. But what I will say is we all know that there's other non-scale victories you can look at, such as how your clothes are fitting and things like that. And in my case, my clothes are fitting better, and I know I'm losing weight, and I know that there's like a long road, but and I'm happy to stay on the road. But that day it did throw me off. It annoyed me, and I just said, you know what? I'm not even going to get on the scale. I haven't been on the scale since that day. I will be getting back on the scale, especially before the end of this video, so you guys can know what my weight is. But I just got fed up, and I was like, I just want to focus on fasting and eating healthily, kind of, and just like seeing what happens. Like, if I have to focus on the scale and the scale doesn't say what I want it to say, even though I know, don't just rely on it, it still upsets my spirit, which lets me know that I'm not there yet, The schedule is off. I was supposed to have posted probably 2 videos by now, and because I haven't been recording, I haven't finished the vlog, I didn't post, and that's because I've been so busy, but I can do better with my time. I know I can. So I wanted you guys to see what was happening in real time, so I will have to do better from now on with my schedule, and I will try my very best. Anyway, so I wanted to tell you something. So my partner's started back at the gym, and after work he does about 2 hours on the treadmill just walking. So I said, how boring? How do you do that? What's going on? So he said he just puts on his show on his phone or whatever he wants to watch on his phone, and it helps the time go on, which I know is true because when I walk on the treadmill at home, I put my TV show on and it's a lot more bearable. But then, funnily enough, I was watching something on YouTube. It was nothing to do with weight loss. But then, when it recommends the next video to watch, and it was one of Dr. Now's My 600 Pound Life. And I used to watch this like religiously back in the day. And I thought, oh, why not? Let's watch it. And so when I was watching it, well, I watched more than a few episodes now. But Dr. Now tends to say to these people, work out once in the morning and once in the evening. And I'm like, how are they going to do that? They're £600 and they've not been working out. How can you just jump to 2 hours a day? But then it made me think about what my partner was doing and how I'm really not doing much, guys. And the truth of it all is I've been lazy. I've been demotivated and I've been lazy because I have no excuse. I have a gym membership. I have a treadmill in the house and I can walk around the area, like especially at lunchtime when it's like bright. So it made me think, like, I know that I'm overeating on my refeed days. To the average person, they'll probably say you're not overeating. But for somebody who's trying to lose weight, I would say I'm overeating. And then I know I said I wasn't going to cut out any food groups. But this blooming cheesecake that I'm so obsessed with, I don't need to have it back to back. I can have it once for the weekend, So what I've realised in terms of food, first of all, is that I am having too much sugar and too much carbs on my refeeds. And even if I'm losing weight, despite eating all that stuff, I do find it difficult to fast the next day after I've eaten all that sugar and carbs. So I've decided that until I reach to my goal weight, I really want to cut down, not cut out completely, but cut down on sugar and carbs. And this is especially things like rice. In fact, I could do without, right? I love rice, but I could just do without because it just bloats me up so much. Rice, pasta, bread, cheesecakes, all these stuff. Like I said, I don't see that I need to cut it out completely, but I do need to really cut down, like for health, So that's the dietary side of things. And then exercise, like I said, I've been lazy. I haven't been back to the gym since I went with my son, which was a few days back. And again, I don't think that's acceptable for somebody who is trying to be their best selves and see their body in the best way they've ever seen it. Like, I need to see what my body would really be doing if I gave it my all. And so I do want to be active. And so I've decided that I'm going to do a 1 hour walk on my lunch break. It might be a little bit short of an hour just because I need to get back and sat down in time to work. So roughly an hour's walk on my lunch breaks, and then after work an hour's walk on the treadmill at home. Because if my partner's getting 11,000 steps, that's brilliant, and that's 2 hours of walking. I'm happy to get 10,000 steps a day, and so I think this is a very good way to get it in. And I've got no excuse. I really don't have any excuses. I just need to plan my time better. So I just wanted to come on, update you guys with where we are with things and the small changes that I'm going to make. I'll put this video up as soon as I feel like I've got enough footage, and then I'll try to get back to regular at least 2 times a week. And that is it. I just wanted to update you, and I will catch you in the next clip. All right, guys, it's almost 10:02, so I'm about to leave now. I'm only on 209 steps. I'll see you out there. YouTube. It is 1:43 now. I went for my walk. It was an hour walk, and it started snowing and then it stopped. But yeah, I realised that when I'm by myself, I walk a lot faster, because where I would normally walk up to for the half an hour mark, I had to walk more. Anyway, I did an hour. It was a nice walk. I felt it in my legs. So that's 1 hour done for the day. As you can see, I'm over 6,000 steps so far. I've realised something crazy. I've not eaten, well, I know I'm not eating, I'm fasting, but I've not eaten or drank today. I've not had water, I've not had coffee, I've not had tea, I've not had anything. It's almost 2 p.m. and I'm doing a dry fast by accident. Alexa, what is the date and time?
It's Saturday the 8th of February 2025 at 9:29 a.m.
Thanks, darling. Guys, as you would have seen yesterday, I went for a 1 hour walk on my lunch break, and then in the evening after work, it was around 6:30ish. Sorry, get down. This cat. Around 6:30ish, I did a walk in the house on the treadmill, so that got me, I think, just over 11,000 or 12,000, I don't know. But I was over 10,000 steps, and I felt very accomplished. And what I was saying to my partner was that what I like about walking is I feel like I can do it over and over again. So if I went to the gym and did a really heavy legs day right now, it would be unlikely I can go and do that again a few hours later. But the walking, I feel like it's something that I can, if I get rid of the lazy side of me, I could do an hour in the morning and an hour in the afternoon and get 2 hours a day. However, my partner went to the gym this morning on the way home from work and came to pick me up. When I say this morning, I'm talking like 12:30, 1 in the morning. And I did an hour on the treadmill, and then my Samsung app sent me a message saying basically I was doing too much, which I can see that. But it's just because I had done what I was doing, and then I wanted to go with him in the morning. So it's 2 different days because it was after midnight. But it works out. Well, I don't think 3 hours of walking is too much. What if, like, you don't have transport and you have to walk 3 hours to work? I'm sorry, but I've walked more than 3 hours at one time before. Not for exercise, just because I was going somewhere and it was a nice day. So anyway, I feel fine. I don't think walking 3 hours is too much, unless, there's a reason why you can't do it. I'm going to be getting on the scale tomorrow morning for you guys, and I've realised exactly what's happened. I was analysing things. So when I got on the scale and I was 212 point something and I was upset. If I'm going to be honest, we know that that's because on Sunday I overfed on my refeed, because I didn't get on the scale on Monday because I was a coward, and then on Tuesday it was up. So I think I overfed last weekend. So who knows what the scale will say tomorrow, but as long as it's less than the 212, I'm good with that. So today's Saturday, it's a refeed day. My sister called me not too long ago and said, do you want to go for a walk later? Of course, I said yes, because I've done an hour already this morning and I can get another hour in later. And then she says, after the walk, do you want to have our favourite Chinese? I'm not having Chinese. I'm sorry, I'm not working this hard. Like, I know that I said I'm going to have my cheesecake on Sunday and I'm not cutting any food groups out completely, but I could never sit down at this stage in my journey and eat a Chinese. I love Chinese, don't get me wrong, but you know what's crazy about how my mindset has just, because in the past, right? Oh my God, I'm so grown. In the past, I'd be like, okay, I've been doing a lot of activity and I've been fasting. Why not have one meal for the day and make it Chinese, and likely I'd get on the scale and I probably wouldn't have put any weight on. However, this is not just about weight loss. I'm trying to be healthy. I really am trying to be healthy as well, right? And I'm not saying I'd never have Chinese again, but whilst I'm on a weight loss journey, I just don't see the need to have it, right? And something I was thinking about in the past, I would have just had it and then I'd be like, oh, I didn't need to have that. But now my mind jumps straight to after I've had that Chinese. So not enjoying the Chinese and then after I've had the Chinese. No, as soon as she said Chinese, my immediate thought was, after I've had that Chinese, okay, it's going to be so difficult to explain. After I've had the Chinese, I would have had the Chinese. Did I need to have the Chinese? So, okay, oh God, I don't know if it's just my mind. Guys, please in the comments, tell me if you understand what I'm saying. Eating the Chinese, let's just say that's a 45-minute part of my 24-hour period. If you take that 45-minute period, and you can do so much with it, right? You could eat Chinese, you could go for a walk, you could eat a healthy salad and some fruit. You can do so many things with that 45 minutes, but that 45 minutes is going to pass regardless. So when she mentions Chinese, I don't see it as enjoyment. I see it as that 45 minutes is going to pass. And once it's passed, when I look back, am I going to be happy with what I look back at? I don't know if I sound crazy, and if I do, I'm not crazy. That's just how my mind worked. And I'm thinking, I'm actually looking forward to having a really nice salad, and Chinese is not something I need when I'm trying to lose weight. Now, I know that I said I'm doing it my way and I'm not speeding this and blah, 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 but I would like to see if I could be consistent for at least the rest of February and eat healthy-ish. I'm having my cheesecake tomorrow, but you know, healthy-ish, more water, all of that stuff. What can I do in that time? Because I've never been consistent for that long before. So long and short of the story is, I'm not having Chinese. I'm not interested. Well, I'm very interested, but I'm not going to do it. I need to go to the shops and get stuff for I say stuff for my salad. I have the chicken breast. It's basically the same salad I made last time. The southern fried chicken breast. Even that is probably not the healthiest. I'm not claiming to have the healthiest salad, but if I'm breaking a fast and I'm having this salad and some fruit, like, come on, it's all right. It's better than a Chinese. So anyway, I've got my chicken breast in the fridge. All I need is lettuce because I have everything else to make the salad. I think I've got sweet corn as well. And I really fancy tangerines. I've got about 6 tangerines left. And grapes in the fridge. And that's it. Like, I know it probably sounds boring, but I've got something to do. And it's all about up here. Do you know that? I can go to the gym at 12 o'clock midnight every night. I can, let's go for walks. But it all comes down to what's in here, how strong up here is, because the moment I say, oh, this is okay and that is okay, I can easily fall back into old habits. I'm trying to build new habits, right? I'm trying to build a new lifestyle where I'm not just sat down eating junk and then like, oh my gosh, my stomach's so big, I don't feel cute. No. So if I'm honest with you, yes, it's about health and yes, it's about weight loss. But one of the main things it is for me, and I've always said it, I would love to look in the mirror, right? Butt naked and just be like, I love what I see. It's not about anyone else. I can get my partner downstairs right now and he will tell me, I love you just the way you are. That's nice. But do I love me just the way I am? It's about how I see myself. So when I look in the mirror and I can be confident, like, I look good naked. If you look good naked, love, then you'll look good in anything you put on. And I want to look good in anything I put on as well. I want to be confident when I go on holiday. I like to walk on holiday, right? And it's hot usually when you're on vacation and you're in a hot country. When your thighs are rubbing together and it's hot, it is so uncomfortable. I just want to be comfortable and confident. And so I'm going to stop rambling. I need to go to Aldi and get some lettuce. I need to get some cat food. And there's a couple of other things on my list. And I need to clean this house. So I will catch up with you guys later.
You can't live without it.
YouTube, what's going on? It's February the 9th and it's... There's my alarm. It is 10 a.m. So the last time I spoke to you was yesterday. I was rambling on in the kitchen and then I was cleaning. So just quick update. My sister and my friend came around. They had Chinese where I had salad and my partner had salmon and veg. So we decided to remain healthy and I feel really proud of us for that. I did have my cheesecake, but it comes in a pack of 2 and I gave the second one to my sister so that I wasn't tempted to eat it today. So yesterday I clocked just over 10,000 steps on my watch before I went to bed. So that's 2 days in a row now I've done 10,000 steps or more. My refeed yesterday, I would say it went well. I had grapes and tangerines and then I had the salad and then the cheesecake. So I'm really happy with my refeed yesterday. And then today now, I don't know what I'm going to eat for my one meal before I jump back into a 3-day fast. Now, if you can remember, the last time I got on the scale and was happy, I was 211 pounds. After that, I did a fast and I feel like I probably ate too much on my last week Sunday's refeed because when I finally got on the scale on Tuesday, I was 212 point something, which means I've put on, which I do kind of expect to put on a bit of weight after a refeed, right? So I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. Anyway, I haven't been on the scale since then, but since then I have done 272s. I just finished the second one yesterday. Anyway, guys, I wasn't dressed this morning. I was in my night clothes. I went downstairs to feed the cat and I said, let me just get on the scale. So I get on the scale and it says 211.6. And I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense. If the last time I got on the scale on Tuesday, I was 212 point something and I've done 2 fasts. I've been walking my ass off and I've been refeeding well. I would really expect it to be more, I'm thinking like 206. But I thought, okay, look, we're not putting so much energy into the scale, but we're just going to get on it. I think at this point, I'm just going to get on the scale probably once a week, probably on a Wednesday. But anyway, so I said, okay, let me take a picture being as I'm on the scale for YouTube. So I said, let me move it into the kitchen because that was in the hallway where it's a bit lighter, get on the scale and then take a picture. When I get on the scale in the kitchen, it is, oh gosh, what is it? It's 209 point something. So I'm like, okay, scale, you can't be relied on because what is it? Am I 211? Am I 209? I mean, I know there's not a massive difference, but it matters because if I'm putting in all this work, what am I? Anyway, so what I've done is I've found my tape measure thing and I'm really going to start, I don't know how often do you think I should do it, guys? I'm going to measure my thighs, my biceps, my waist, probably once a week. Sorry, I don't know what's going on in my throat. So alongside getting on the scale probably once, twice a week, I'm also going to now incorporate measuring myself because honestly, guys, I can see my face is coming in. I feel a little bit more, together, but the scale isn't reflecting that. And last week I did have I threw a bit of a tantrum when I got on the scale and I really was shocked. I'm still shocked that I did a 3-day fast and the scale went up. Anyway, I know that there's water retention and so many other things, but before I uploaded this video, I wanted to kind of let you know where we were at. So I'm walking 2 hours a day, or sometimes 1 hour 40. Basically, I'm trying to make sure I get 10,000 steps a day. I'm refeeding a lot better. I'm in a different mental space. I'm very positive about all of this. I'll still keep getting on the scale, not to punish myself, but it's nice to know what the scale's doing. But I think going on it every day, especially like after a refeed where I'm going to be holding more water because I've finally eaten after 3 days. I don't think that that's good for my mental at the moment because I'm working so hard and I don't want to see the scale saying, thanks for doing a 3-day fast, but we're putting on 5 pounds. It's just really annoying. So if we go with, just for argument's sake, if we go with what the scale said the second time around today, hang on, I did take a picture of it. I want to see exactly what it did say. I didn't get it when it was 211 because I was thinking, okay, we'll get on it in the light. And then it changed. 209.6. Okay, hold on. Weight fit. So I started this journey off at 219 pounds. So if I am 209.6, then I've lost just under 10 pounds. In the last, I think I've been doing this for 2 weeks now. That's not bad at all. So going into the next week, so I'm going to put up this vlog today. So thinking about next week, what would I do different? Okay, so I've started to incorporate walking, and I think that's very good. I'm moving, I'm not just sitting around the house. So I do want to continue attempting to get 10,000 steps a day. I've mastered my Wednesday refeed. I've already spoken about that. I literally work all day, have my one meal and my grapes, and move on to my fast. So Wednesday, I'm all right with that. I'm happy with how I refeed on a Wednesday. Saturday and Sunday, this is the first week I says, okay, I'm really going to be mindful and try my best to not overeat. I think fried egg, grapes, tangerine, salad and cheesecake. I think that's okay. The only thing I'm not happy with how I did it yesterday was it was kind of spread out how I did that. And I think I did end up having the cheesecake after 7. I don't like to eat after 6. So for next week, what I want to work on is keeping my Saturday window shorter. And I can work on that today. But it's a learning curve. And every week I try to do better. I'm not perfect. I'm losing weight and I'm being consistent. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but I'm going to be consistent and I'm excited about this journey. Guys, do us a favour. If you're not already subscribed, I would be really, really grateful if you could just press the like button. If you like my content, press subscribe. It helps the channel and it's free. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.